Hey guys, it's TZ and I am back with another update. So it has been a few months since I've checked in with you guys to give you an update to let you know where I am. You guys know I am not consistent with YouTube. As much as I try to be, my life just gets in the way, and unfortunately I'm not able to document everything that I would like to in a timely fashion, so I do apologize for that. I realized that I never got the opportunity to get back on and announce the winner to my little mini giveaway to the CBDT, so I do apologize for that. I think I may have announced it on Instagram in the comments a little bit, not quite. So I was on cycle day 104 on July 14th. So Mariah from the Decks actually won. So congratulations to Mariah. She got her tea and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you are enjoying it. If you're not familiar with Mariah from the Decks, I will post her information down below. She's an amazing YouTuber that is also documenting her TTC journey, and she's trying to conceive rainbow baby. So I'm wishing you all the best on your next cycle. I met Mariah from the Decks through Mommy on Deck. Mommy on Deck is an amazing networker, YouTube networker. She's a TTC networking queen. So I will also post her information down below. So if you are looking to follow other women that are on their TTC journey, then I'll list their information down below. So congratulations again. All right, so the reason for this video today is I wanted to kind of just give you guys a overview of my frozen embryo transfer protocol. Today is October 4th. I actually transferred last Friday. Oh my gosh, it's been such a long journey, and I know other women have had a longer journey with this. It seems like the last couple of months it's just been so long for me. So my period did not come on actually. So I went to CNY for my baselines and my ultrasound. So the option was to wait it out, which I did. I tried to wait it out because based off of where I was, I had ovulated, so my cycle should have came on, and it didn't. It told me if my cycle did not come on, then it would put me on another cycle of Provera, the medication, and if that did not work, then I would have to have another hysteroscopy. Or I could just do the hysteroscopy. So I decided to just not do the medication and do the hysteroscopy. So on September 11th, I actually had the procedure done and it went well. No polyps or anything of that nature that they found. I didn't biopsy this time. The first time when I had it back in March, I believe, everything came back normal. The doctor said that, you know, if he did find something that he thought may have been abnormal, then he would submit it, but after the procedure, he said everything was fine. So that was on a Wednesday that I had the procedure. I had light spotting that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It felt like a full cycle, so I felt like my cycle finally did come on. And then I went back to CNY that Monday. She said everything looked good. My lining had thinned out. It was also still thinning. I had bled for a few more days after that. And then I had to go back for another follow-up. And then after that, they said that they were just going to go ahead and start me on my transfer protocol. So I didn't have to wait for my cycle to come on after the second hysteroscopy. So I am on a lot of meds right now. So I'm just gonna kind of run down all of the meds that I'm currently taking. These were the medications that I was also on prior to my transfer. So in the morning I take Synthroid. So I've talked about it before with my TSH levels being a little bit elevated. They wanted to be under 2.5 if you're trying to conceive. Mine was hovering like at 2.6. So they put me on Synthroid medication. So I take that early morning. I have to take it on an empty stomach. So usually when my husband gets up, I'll take it because I'm not fully up, but I know that I'll be in bed or just watching TV or doing whatever in the morning, like for a full hour before I actually roll out of bed. So I'll take my Synthroid. So that's the first thing that I take. After that, I'll take a baby aspirin. That's also on my protocol, is the baby aspirin at 81 milligrams, I believe. The chewable tablet, I take that. I also have to take the Estradiol, the Prednisone, and Prograf. I take those twice a day. So I usually take that around 9 o'clock. So 9 and 5 are usually the times I try to take it, or 10 and 6, about 8 hours apart. I'll take those. I'll take those 3 medications. On top of that, I have to take, so I'm not sure if a lot of women take the Prograf, but I believe the Prograf is for, so they started me on the Prograf 2 days, I believe 2 to 3 days before my transfer, and that is to help your body not reject the embryos after the transfer. So I'm still taking the Prograf now, I guess until I go for my beta testing. So I'm on the Prograf also. What else am I on? I have to take the Endometrin vaginal tablets twice a day. So in the morning when I take my PO shots, usually between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. but usually around, I think I take my PO about 7:30, 7:45. I do my PO shot, and then I also do the Endometrin tablets, and I have to do that twice a day as well. I believe they said that to space that out about 12 hours apart, so about 7:30 in the morning, and then 7-ish, 7:30 in the evening, I'll do it again. Prior to my transfer, I also had to do the Clyndamycin, the vaginal inserts, for 5 days. And then that lasted up until, so my transfer was on Friday, the 27th. And then I finished my last dose of the Clyndamycin, the vaginal insert, on Saturday. So I also take the LDN and at night. I had stopped taking it for a couple of months, and I was kind of worried about getting back on it because when I first started, it used to make me really nauseous. But once I started back on it, I didn't have any problems at all. And I used to not take it at night because I didn't want those vivid dreams that everyone says that you'll get. But I'm okay with it, and I do have, they're not vivid like I've had vivid dreams before, but they're okay. So I'm okay with taking the LDN at night, and that's to reduce inflammation in your body as well. So I'm doing that. So total, I'm taking the Estrace or Estradiol 2 milligrams, 1 tablet twice daily. Prednisone 5 milligrams, 1 tablet by mouth twice daily. The LDN, the low dose naltrexone, 4.5 milligrams. I'm taking that one tablet by mouth at bedtime. The aspirin, low dose 81 milligrams, taking that once daily. The prenatal vitamins, I take that once daily as well, just whenever I remember to take it. I have to take it with food, so I'll just take that whenever. The Synthroid, I was at 25, but then they upped it to 50 because I noticed the day of my transfer, when they did my blood work, it was elevated. And then when I went back this past Wednesday, it was elevated again, so they upped my dose. So now I'm on 50, before I was on 25. The Prograf, I'm taking 0.5 milligrams. I take that twice daily. The Clyndamycin Vaginal Cream, like I said, that was an applicator I had to take for 5 nights. And then the Endometrium, I take that 1 tablet vaginally twice daily. And then the dreaded PO shots in the morning, I have to do that once daily in my butt. And I'm used to it now, but the first couple of days, at first I didn't think it was bad. Like, I have a Buzzy, I live by that Buzzy. So when I did the, I live by my Buzzy, like I love that thing. So when I injected it, I was like, oh, this doesn't hurt, like it's not bad. But then throughout the day, I felt that aching pain. But now I'm just kind of used to it, and I still don't like it, but I mean, I have to do it. So I do the PO shots every morning. So that's my protocol right now. So like I said, I did have my transfer on September 27th. At the end of the video, I will post some clips. Dr. Kiltz did our transfer, so we were excited about that. I've met him before, but my husband, that was the first time my husband met him. And I tend to watch his fireside chats on Sunday night, so my husband has seen him, like me watching him like on Instagram and stuff like that. So he finally got a chance to meet my husband, so that was cool. Prior to the transfer, the day before, I did a HCG wash. That's a fertility add-on that you can do. So when I was doing my, when I was taking my medications for the egg retrieval, I had 2 vials of the HCG. So I did one for my trigger shot, the other one they told me to keep, and then I would do my wash with the other vial that I had. So basically what they do is they insert it into your uterus prior to your transfer, and that also kind of just tricks your body into thinking that you're I guess pregnant. So that also something that will help your body not reject the transfer of the embryos, and that there are other fertility add-ons that you can do. I'm praying that this one was successful, but if not, then I may try some other add-ons. If this transfer did not work, but I'm crossing my fingers that it did. And I did acupuncture, a 20-minute session right before the transfer, and then we followed up with another 20-minute session right after my transfer. After that, I was good to go. I ended up having to work right after my transfer, so we drove back from Syracuse, we drove back home. I ended up doing my work, and then I kind of crashed, and I just slept the rest of the evening. At 5 o'clock, I think at 4:59, I was like, yo, I'm done. Like, I was so tired, and then I slept to about 7, 8 o'clock. Woke up, I think at 8, and then I went back to sleep. I was just so tired after all of that. But, so, yeah, that's it. And also, we transferred 2 embryos. So, I'm excited about that. I'm hoping that they both implanted. And it was just a successful transfer for both of the embryos. Oh my gosh. What else? As far as staying organized, like when I in one of my previous videos, I did my IVF med haul, and I kind of had all of my medications organized, but a lot of these are like pills, they're not injections. So I actually have this pill pack thingy. It costs like $4. So this has been really helpful during for my protocol and stuff, just making sure that I'm on top of my meds. I never thought that I would be one of those people that had to have one of these, but this one has the morning, noon, evening, and bedtime a schedule on here. So this has been very helpful as far as me just staying on top of my medications and make sure that I take them daily. So I'm just curious to know if any of you are doing IVF, if your protocol is similar to mine or different. I do know one of my friends, she also did a frozen embryo transfer, and her protocol was completely different than mine. And she only had to take like 1 pill, I think. And then I should ask her what it was, but her, like, as far as all of these meds that I'm taking, she didn't take not even half of them. So I think everybody's protocol is different. With CNY, I think you start off with a standard protocol, and then after that, they may tailor it, or just depending on how you react to certain medications. I know at first I was like, no, I don't want to take the prednisone. I heard just from being on a lot of, CNY groups, a lot of women were complaining about the prednisone, but I haven't had any issues with the prednisone or the Prograf, or any of the medications. So far, I've been pretty good, so I'm glad about that. Right now, I don't have any symptoms. I'm not gonna test prior to my beta test. I know some people test prior, but I'm not. I'm just going to wait. I don't have an urge to test either. I don't know, I'm just gonna wait. Right now, I am 8 days past transfer, and we had 3-day embryos that we transferred. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait. So next Friday is my first beta test, so we'll kind of go from there. So like I said, I know I'm inconsistent, but I'm definitely gonna try to, now that things have picked up, and it kind of picked up fast, but now that it's picked up, I think that I will kind of stay on top of my vlogging and just my videos and stuff like that. So yeah, so like I said, just let me know if you're going through IVF. Let me know what your protocol is, if it's different or if it's similar, or if you had any reactions to any of your medications or anything like that, or and if you've done any like add-ons, I would like to know, and if it worked for you all, any of the fertility add-ons like intralipids, like I said, the HCG wash. There's a few other ones that people are able to do. So that's it for me, guys. Like I said, yeah, that's it for me. So I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.